now it's over to the next set of matches, but the first one is going to be Sora Matsushima of Japan taking on Wang Chuqin. Wang Chuqin is of course the world number 1. As the players warm up, just to set the context, now Wang Chuqin against Sora Matsushima. Sora Matsushima is only 18 years old, but this 18-year-old in front of you, who's a left-hander, is facing a stern test as the 25-year-old world number 1 Wang Chuqin is before him. They've faced each other 3 times before this, and the last time and the most recent time was during the recent China Smash, and Wang Chuqin was victorious 4-1. It is going to be a great game, we hope, and just the match that we witness right now with Harimoto and Liang, just to live up to that standard, wow, it's going to be difficult, but we can still expect it, isn't it, Sachin? What are your expectations of this match as someone who's followed table tennis over the years? If you can just illustrate that for not only me, but for our viewers as well.
Definitely, I would want Sora to put up a good show here. Something magical, the way Farazi has been in this tournament. So it's quite a task for Sora, certainly, when you are facing semi-final. It's a very, very serious business for China. But if Sora can do a magic of getting this match from Wang Chuqin, then it will be quite a big thing for his career and stats. Because yes, stats matters a lot, but sometimes certain matches become far more defining moment for the career. And this is a big game again for Wang Chuqin, as he has to get 1 point for his team.
And also, tell me a little bit about this. We've seen this before in this competition, but left-hander versus left-hander, how different is this?
How different is this? I need to think of it.
It was too quick.
It was quite a start.
Yeah, now maybe you can tell me.
I guess it's going to be a specifically these two lefties. It's going to be speed and twist and turn will be the defining moment, because both the services, or specifically of Wang Chuqin, are almost so close to the net. It's difficult to receive, and with the power strokes from both the ends, it's going to be very, very difficult.
But say a right-hander facing left-hander, of course, that's a challenge for the right-hander. Oh, what a shot.
That was a bullet into the body of Matsushima. Well saved, but Wang Chuqin came back with another bout onto his team forehand there.
You can see some patterns already, forehand to backhand. Now it's currently backhand to backhand, and Wang taking a slender lead at 3-2. So yes, it's so different now. Left-hander was left-hander. Oh, he went for that big booming forehand, but missed it.
Look at the kind of energy both the players are putting in. It's just 3-all, first game. All we have seen in such high-level tournament that generally players warm up. Sometimes somebody receives the serve, miss the serve, sometimes forehand.
And that was a point that Sora Matsushima truly deserved. He was on the attack and really made Wang struggle for that. But that rally lasted 10 shots. Oh, no chance of a rally there. It was an open corner. Matsushima was going one way and Wang saw that and then put it there.
Getting one more point to China.
Yeah, it's a bit neck and neck approach. Oh, what a shot! That forehand, just the way that he hit it and that swivel when he did that.
That's the cracker of a forehand. There was no way. One more point for China. It's 7-4 now. Wang Chuqin doing the job that he is supposed to do.
Well, the best man for the job.
8-4. Sora clearly inexperienced to receive that service. And that is what. That is why world number one, our world number one. They can read the mind. They know the pattern.
He was shot after shot. It was backhand to backhand, then backhand to forehand, and ultimately Matsushima with the winner, and he gets that. Now, as a left-hander, if you can just focus on the fact that you don't get too many left-handers to practice against, how do you prepare? 2 points in a row.
I am just wondering. It was a beautiful placement of the service by Sora, but it was such a short receive done by Wang Chuqin. What a class! What a class! Yet Wang to serve 8-6.
What a hit! It's a forehand-dominated match. You can see the forehand winners from both sides. The previous match we saw both were backhand dominated. Now a contrast in styles with the two left-handers coming out.
I would still say that Sora has a pretty good backhand as compared to Wang. But look at the forehand, the way he plays. He turns around and hits a bullet. He goes onto the forehand, he hits a bullet. Such a strong forehand Wang Chuqin has. Sora to serve.
Or just climbed on him. I was surprised by the way it was rising, and now it's going to be a game point there, Sachin.
A beautiful strawberry by Wang Chuqin. Oh, it was a beautiful chop block by Sora. Wang played the mind game there with that short toss spin. But Sora was so beautiful. Such a swift chop block there. Now Wang to serve 2 game points.
Yes, he still has the game point. May have been momentarily stopped. Let's serve. Hits the net, and Wang Chuqin has won the first game, the world number one, doing what is expected of him. Wang Hao is of course banking on him so that China can draw level overall against Japan. So after the first game in the second match of this semi-final, it is the world number one leading 1-love.
Absolutely. Such a delight to see the first game and the way Wang Chuqin celebrated. Obviously, it's a celebration for his country, for his nation there.
So Sachin, now that we have a bit of a breather, if we can further discuss that point. See, left-handers are anyway a rare quantity in the world of table tennis, but as a left-hander, you yourself do not get players to practice against, right? So when you're facing a left-hander yourself, is it more difficult, say, to adjust when compared to a right-hander? Maybe a basic question, but if you can throw light on this aspect.
You know, finding left-handers, like I would bring an analogy here. How difficult is to find a ruby? That's how difficult is to find the good lefty players. And certainly, and in such nations where there's a culture of table tennis, yes, lefties are available in a less proportion there, but you got to find out, you got to train them, and you got to put for a nation. And something what Wang Chuqin is doing this time, right into the body. Sora couldn't move there.
Yes, he had no chance. It came to him like a tracer bullet, to be honest. A forehand dominated match, all right, and we got to see that forehand again. Now, obviously, again, in the first phase of this game, both the winners coming off both forehands.
Wang Chuqin a bit confused with his spin. Suddenly the ball came onto his body. Sora 2-1. Bit of a change in service by brought in Sora. Beautiful. Now he's playing mind game with Wang Chuqin, world number 1 on screen. Wang to serve. Oh, that was quite a block deep into the backhand. Both the players know each other, but they both have a very heavy loaded forehand. Unlike the last game with backhand dominated, they got to put them deep in the backhand there.
Oh, Matsushima. Now, he was actually backing his backhand over there. But talking about Wang Chuqin now, for the first time, facing this kind of deficit in this match. And that deficit grows bigger. We were talking about forehand winners, but unfortunately for Wang, he has landed that right into the net.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, it was a beautiful backhand by Sora. Well defended. Lost the rhythm. Wang Chuqin certainly getting the taste of his own medicine here with that power forehands by Sora. Much more younger to him. That was a heavy duty forehand backed up by the heavy duty forehand by Sora. Must have given good amount of confidence.
I like the term heavy duty over there because, in fact, if anything, this whole match is heavy duty because it's got the stars, a galaxy actually here at the Kalinga Stadium. Get one more point there as Matsushima hits the net. But Wang Chuqin is seen obviously as a successor to the greats like Ma Long and Fan Zhendong. And he's obviously played with them, won the team event at the Olympics alongside them. Matsushima hits that out wide.
Again, Sora wanted to power the backhand with much more power, missing onto the rhythm, making the score 7-4. You can hear the roar, the effort that Sora is making. He knows that he's leading. He knows that he has already lost 3 matches earlier, but doesn't matter. Today he is a challenger, challenging the status quo of world number 1, Wang Chuqin.
This time it was forehand to backhand, and ultimately you have been praising Matsushima's backhand. That was effective there as Matsushima moves to 9-4. This is quite a lead in the second game.
Oh, that was a change in receive. It's an intelligent move, not just fierce, but intelligence at play.
Now, here's a chance for him to equalize. He equalizes. He equalizes. They are now one apiece against the world number one. Matsushima has turned it on in the second game. 11-4, won by a fair margin there, Sachin. Did you expect that? I thought it would have been closer if he's going to win a game against Wang Chuqin.
Well, I guess in this particular game, Sora looks like that he's going to defeat Wang Chuqin after some of the initial points. Wang Chuqin started waving that he is not being able to see the ball clearly. Something is happening down there, and the way Sora charged him with that speedy forehand, speedy backhand, Wang Chuqin had no defense there.
Yes, Wang Hao now knows that China are being tested, well and truly tested.
And looks like that Japan has a knack. While you have players like Wang Chuqin, who's the world number one right now, Japan has a knack of producing young players. Harimoto started defeating the biggest of the biggest Chinese player much earlier. Sora doing a fair amount of job.
Sora Matsushima had played, in fact, a 5-gamer in the quarterfinal, Sachin. That was against Republic of Korea, against Cho Dae-song actually, and Sora Matsushima emerged victorious 14-12, 10-12, 4-11. So he was down after 3 games 2-1, and then he bounced back 11-8, 11-4.
Sora continuing with this rhythm. Wang Chuqin looking at his teammates and the coach. There's something wrong.
Well, not for very long. That forehand was absolutely right. In fact, it was more than right.
Sora knew that he has lost the rhythm. He was trying his luck with that wave. Oh, that's quite a heavy loaded tight cut pendulum service into the body. Wang is using his experience to come up.
Oh, he was back. He was trying to defend. And ultimately, Matsushima's aggression triumphs so that he levels at 2 apiece. It had taken the net and Wang Chuqin responded, but he lobbed it over the table. Taking the lead yet again, Sora Matsushima into the net. Challenging Wang, the world number one, to go for his forehand, but then he hits the net on that one.
Again, Wang Chuqin hit the bullet onto the body. Whenever he gets a short ball, he knows that Matsushima can actually come back with his forehand, so he doesn't take a risk there. Puts the ball in the center. So much of grunt for this 1 point. With that, this point score is 5-3. Sora is really challenging Wang Chuqin in the team event.
Oh yes, it's quite a challenge that has been thrown towards the world number one. Changes the pace with the serve, and that's gone off the net and out.
Sora, for the first time in this match, surprised Wang Chuqin with that reverse pendulum serve.
Yes, it was a different one. But this time though, Wang Chuqin manages to get one back now, and the serve is in his corner.
Wang Chuqin 4-6. Momentum with Japan.
That was decisive by Wang Chuqin. You could see him putting in all his energy and power, and although Matsushima was blocking, well, it was hit a little too hard.
From the look of it, looks like But Sora was absolutely in control of Wang Chuqin's forehand. Oh, he blocked 3 backhand. But this time he wanted to finish off in style with the forehand, missing on to that length, taking Wang Chuqin to 6-all.
And are they going to go for a timeout by any chance? No, just taking a bit of a towel break. I would think that now could have been an ideal timeline for a timeout. He gets that point. It was a sequence of 3 consecutive points for Wang, and that's been broken right now.
Unlike Wang Chuqin, Sora brings lot more variation with the spin. You can see again a reverse pendulum serve. He knew Wang is going to open up and will finish off with the powerful forehand. Missed out again. It's 7-all.
The interesting part is that Harimoto, I saw him just taking his back and walk away, may have just gone down to cool down a little bit, because he's got to play the 4th match, of course,
Sora,
if it comes to that. What happened there? He wanted to go for the forehand, missed it completely, and gradually one just gets the sense that Sora is feeling a lot more confident there, Sachin.
Yes, absolutely. And with that confidence, I would definitely, with so much of confidence in Grunt there, I would really wonder what the audience would be thinking. Sora or Wang? And Sora has 3 game points right now.
Now 2 game points, but yeah, it's been some sort of a test here for Wang.
Bit of a hurry. If Sora loses a point, you could expect a timeout here.
I'll hold you to that. Let's see. Yes, right away. You're right, my friend. It's a good call, and it's the perfect time now to take a timeout.
Yes. What happened?
Oh, he's not. He's not. Oh,
Okay.
we got to wait.
Okay. There's a change.
There's a change. They have opted not to go for the timeout. There was a signal earlier. And now it's a deuce. Equalizing.
What a change in that moment. I think it's a moment to be noticed.
10 all right.
Coach signaled for timeout. Wow, that forehand in the body of Wang Chuqin for the first time. He has hit that. All this while, Wang Chuqin has been hitting the forehand in the body. Wow, what a moment.
Well, if you're here at the Kalinga Stadium, you would notice that you're just watching this match. Sora has got this game point, and he's done it. Japan are leading 2-1 in this second match. They are 1-0 up already. The youngster, 18-year-old Sora Matsushima, is 2-1 up against the world number 1 Wang Chuqin. Now, the champion team, the defending champions, the ones who win medals everywhere, are being asked questions. They are being challenged. This is when the champions rise to the occasion. Here's a test for China. What have you got?
Looks like quite a challenger moment here. Harimoto won over Liang Jingken absolutely at the right moment when he is expected to do the job. Followed up by this young Sora writing the new script for Japan, for his nation, for his team. There's a lot more action you can expect here. Wang Chuqin reporting back on the table. We already seen have so much of different variety of game here, different services, different placements, power attacks, forehand, backhand. What else do we have in the drawer? Let's see. Wang to serve. Wang had placed the serve perfectly. Sora was bit deceived. But Wang Chuqin missing on to that soft receive. Wang came back with that heavy loaded forehand down the line, winning that first point, opening his account, 1-all. Sora again with a reverse pendulum serve, wanted to bring some change, missing on to that point. Could be costly. I love to see the way Sora, just being 18 years, the way he makes a space for himself. First with the backhand and then tries to convert the forehand. Unlike Wang, who more depends on to the forehand in initial part of the rallies. A beautiful block by Sora, right into the body. What do you say, Nishad, for that block he has done? It was a half chop block into the body.
I'm short of words, to be honest. It has been an incredible match right here. And you've got to say that this block, a slappy kind of a block, was truly amazing. Meanwhile, we have a timeout. And I've got to tell you this, Sachin, and you being a marketing expert definitely may agree with me. I think that the ATTU and the ITTF must adapt a tagline called "Age is no bar, age is just a number," because we have seen that convention being broken time and again in the field of table tennis.
Absolutely, age is important for the wine, but not for the warriors here. The older the wine, the better it is. The younger the player, fierce they are. And that's what Sora and as well as Farazi is demonstrating to the audience, to the young players, to the young fans, that age, we are going to defy everything. We are going to defy the experience. We are playing for the nation. We are playing for the team.
Also, now that we are at such a critical juncture, if you have to pick a winner, who would it be? Let's just put you on the spot here. Quickly. That one goes out. Pick one, please.
Can you repeat it? I missed out in between the rally.
I said, who do you think is going to be the winner?
Oh, that's quite a heavy loaded. You can see right now, Wang Chuqin, after taking a timeout, is turning on the eyebrows there. This time, getting a standing ovation, difficult to predict. Sora, such a beautiful gameplay. It was such a short ball.
It's 4 apiece. Well, if you ask me, I would still back the world number 1 Wang Chuqin to bounce back. Having said that, what happened yesterday with Benjamin Farazi, anything is possible. But the momentum right now seems to have just shifted towards Wang Chuqin's corner, and he has moved up 5-4.
Wang Chuqin, this was your fastest forehand. Looks like it emerged from the anger. Sora missing on to that backhand. Missed just the pace completely. Wang Chuqin is tempting. He knows that he already has 2-1 up. You can see this is how experienced player.
Seven-four right now. You said experienced players. I just wonder, when are Japan going to go for that timeout? You didn't take it in that last game. All right, he won. But now, possibly could be one of those chances. But breaking that streak of points finally as Wang hits that out. Tell me about it. Now, when do you expect that Japan would go for the timeout? They had cancelled one already.
I guess the closer he gets to the Wang, I could expect in this particular game. Right now, Sora has to first cover up the lead and then gain some momentum over Wang. Now this time, for the first time, I can tell you, the coach of Chinese national team gave a standing ovation. He knows that Wang needs that support.
He's just raising his spirits a little bit. But at the moment, raising the flag for Japan is Sora Matsushima. He has leveled. It looked like Wang was on the prowl. But Sora Matsushima is trying to be the hunter that would arrest him.
Of a hurry here, Wang Chuqin for the first time in the match. You can see the roar from him. That how are you questioning my dominance? A beautiful wing block by Sora. Wang taking a Wang to surprise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What twists and turns. 8-all. Sora with 2-1 lead.
Oh.
What a powerful forehand.
Extremely powerful, but then Sora also tried to, give a riposte of his own.
Okay. I would want to see what umpires are going to do. Expected yellow card. Sora was not happy. Certainly, you cannot break the discipline and decorum. Table tennis is bigger than the play. Sora just thumbed the table. You cannot do that. All the viewers and the fans who are watching right now, not allowed. Game is bigger. That's what the umpires are calling it out. Whatever the rank is, doesn't matter.
Both the Japanese players receiving yellow cards. And this time, just a bit of a breather for Sora as that ball lobs off the net and goes out. So even Tomakazu had got a yellow card. Now, at 9-10, Sora is going to serve.
Wang Chuqin, all this game out of Sora. Sora looks disappointed. He knows that he is a challenger. He had the lead. He beautifully came up.
Yeah, the young man is disappointed. But now, once again, it's set up for an incredible finale. And we are moving into a fifth game here in the second match. Oh,
I guess we also have to catch our breath. What a display of power here. The sheer power. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the world rankers, dictators, trendsetters.
the leaders.
I'm still wondering, is Harimoto, after that heated up match, is he taking an ice bath there? Certainly you can see Sora using that ice on his shoulders, carrying the expectation of his nation, of his team. Can he do it? The time will tell. Sora requesting umpires to clean the table.
Oh, we've got our breath back. And now we are ready to be enthralled again. Sora starts off well.
To a little bit of a surprise.
What was the surprise exactly?
The long serve on the forehand.
But then, talk about forehand, and Wang Chuqin is right back in with those thunderous doubles, I would say.
Sora won't believe that Wang is going to play a lot more backhand there, but this time Wang turned around. 1-all. if you see right now, Wang is not being careless at all, while Sora knows that I have to use all my power. But Wang is trying to get slowly inside the match, and he's not using power yet. He's more using more mind and placement.
It's often that in these critical circumstances, the class of a player, even if marginally ahead, makes the difference. The temperament as well. But what a winner! What a winner there by Sora Matsushima.
But that was a missile he just blocked. With his anti-missile block he had. It's 2-all.
It's 2-all now. He misses. Wang trying to shape up and play a forehand, but it was a little too close to his body perhaps. That has gone out. Matsushima at 3-2. This time, Matsushima misses the forehand.
Now, Sora. Again, no. I was expecting
A timeout?
maybe a timeout there.
Maybe you and I need a timeout through all this.
3-all. Wang to serve. Sora with that roar there after winning a precious point. 4-all. It's still first half of the decider game.
Every point being celebrated here. Whenever Sora gets a point, he looks back at his bench, and also the Japanese contingent that's present in the VIP stand. They too get off their chairs. They will get off their chairs again for that one.
Wang Chuqin is surprised there. He threw a long service, a long cut loose in the center. Sora came back with a beautiful spinny backhand. Ball just took a deep.
Now, change of sides there because we've already reached the 5-point mark. It's a net serve. Whew. I still think there's more fire in this contest. Well, at the moment, there's one man firing, and that's Sora.
Has Sora committed to his coach that I'm going to win over Wang without a timeout there?
Forget the timeout. If this is happening, why would you want to take a timeout? Surprised him over there with the serve, didn't he?
Sora Matsushima, you are just setting the stage on fire. Thank you for this great entertaining show that you are putting up here. Wang just lean onto that short ball, making no mistake.
China really being tested here, really being tested. The champion team, the leaders of the table tennis world, and he misses the forehand. Oh my gosh, what are we seeing here? Is the world number one going to go down to a promising youngster from Japan? Wang Chuqin is still a picture of calm. Misses the forehand. Misses the forehand and grimaces. Just grimaces. And finally, yes, he's going to take the timeout now, Sachin.
Yes, absolutely. Sora showing such maturity here. Sometimes what happens is that player knows what is he doing. You can see so much of he's tired, he's exhausted, there's so much of explosion. He's shaking his hand. He knows that he's giving everything what he has got. Sipping cold water.
It's like that last mile of the marathon. Last mile of the marathon. It's the toughest one that you run. You may have gone through the entire race, 90% of it, but then that last mile is always one that will test you the most, because it not only tests your skill, but it tests your endurance physically and mentally. Wang Hao, this time, he's only got one bottle in his hand. The last time he had two of them.
No,
during one of the-
this time he has a bbigger bottle.
Yeah, last time he had two of them as if to balance those weights and, just giving a bit of advice to his trainees there. But now we are back. This is now it. Because this is the final passage of play. No stoppages.
Wang is servicing to defend his status here. I can see the audience. They're absolutely on to the toes.
The Japanese contingent is yet again on its feet. 2 points away. 2 points away, Sachin.
Yes.
Wang Chuqin holding on, holding on. Well, even for the neutral, at least for me, my heart is beating faster. You don't know what's going to happen. It's gone out, and it's going to be match point.
3 match point Sora has.
Sora plus 999. It is unmatched, absolutely unmatched. The youngster from Japan has triumphed against the world number 1, and Japan have gone 2-0 up against China in this semi-final of the Asian Table Tennis Team Championship in a match that will be remembered. Sachin, have you got your breath back?
Absolutely, I am loving the way Sora quietly stole this show from Wang Chuqin, and I would say that he justified the age completely. Audience is loving